Today we're talking drones. Drone is a perfect camera, perfect toy. It can give you angles and implement the story you want to tell in perfect ways. But I remember 5 years ago when I got DJI Phantom 1, just having a picture from the sky was like, wow, people got so fired up, amazing. Now drone is so common, everyone can do it. You just tap on the screen and it does whatever you want it to do. So you gotta do something else to get the wow factor. Now the wow factor is not like just having a picture with the drone. It's not wow anymore. You gotta like use the drone to tell the story. These are some of my tips when it comes to flying a drone. It's all about capturing pictures from an angle that you can't use other cameras. So just let's dive into it. I use two different drones when I'm shooting. It's the Phantom 4 and the Spark, the little one. And I gotta say, the Spark, the footage you get out of this, if the weather is good and everything, I'm impressed what this little thing can do. Many of the footage you just saw, it's captured by this one. And I would never get those pictures if I didn't have this one, because this is too big to travel with. So I always have this in my backpack, and some of the pictures like the kids running on the hillside in Zumba and the helicopter taking off and landing and stuff. I would never had a drone there if I didn't have this one, because I didn't have enough space to bring this with me. But this one was in my backpack, so I will get a little bit into the Spark because some of you asked for it, because some of you have this one, and how do you get the most out of your Spark. But first of all, the most important thing, that's like every aspect of making edits, you need to have a plan. Make a plan. You're making an edit. You want drone footage. How do I get my drone footage? Make the plan before you take up the drone. Like this one of the questions I got is like, how do you use the Spark because you only have like 15 minutes battery? It's because I make a plan. You get a lot out of 15 minutes if you have a plan when you take off. Not just fly it up in the air and then it's like, okay, what am I going to capture now? Yeah, I got some cool things over there. Yeah, that one's cool. But check out the area before you fire up the drone and have the idea, okay, here you have something on the ground. I want to film this from above. There I have a cool building. I want to film that from left side and right side, panning around it. Think about that before you take off the drone. If you have a plan before you take off, you will definitely get more good footage and not only the same. And also think variety. Like flying up with a battery, you have to take 15 or 20 minutes. How much different things can I capture on the same time? From above, straight down, on the side, tilting the camera up and down, going left, right. Everything you have the option to capture it in different angles and ways. If you do that, you get a lot of different footage and you have a lot of different things to use when you're making an edit afterwards. Number 2, I don't know if you can see it. Story. The story, I heard a lot of people on YouTube saying story is the king, and it's definitely true. What do you want to tell with your drone footage? What do you want to tell with the pictures you're getting? Do you just want to have nature pictures, just flying a drone through a beautiful landscape? It's beautiful, but after some time it's boring to watch. You don't want to see like 3 minutes of nature. You need to have a story. You need to have something you want to capture. So like if you're on a road trip, don't just capture the landscape, but capture the car driving in the landscape. And also with drone footage, when I got a drone, I loved making only drone edits. I rarely do that anymore because, like I said in the beginning, before, just having pictures from the sky was like, wow, that's so amazing, because we have never seen that before. But now it's so common, like I said. So now I use drone footage to just filling up the big story of the edit I'm making. But it's a great thing to implement the story with drone footage. You give bigger picture, you have a more feeling of where you are, what's happening around in the area you're in. So use the drone as much as possible. Now you got me on the tip of the chair. I would say these are the two most important. Plan before you take off and tell the story you want to tell. Some other small tips from me. Don't take off and start recording and record a clip for 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Then you have so much footage to work with afterwards, and you get so much clips that you don't even need. Get up, get in position, press record, do the clip you want, end it, and then fly to another location, set it up, record, do the clip you want. When it comes to all the built-in features that DJI has put in their application and in the system of the drone, I never use it. I've used, during 5 years of flying drone, I've used the tap and fly thing one time, and then I end up crashing. So I never used it, and one of the reasons for that is I think I like flying a drone, and I started flying drones the first 3 years without having that opportunities. The footage that I'm showing you on this channel, I want that to be like 100% my work. I have captured that moment. It's not just autopilot, like the features are great, it's a great thing, but then everyone can get that same footage because it's just tap and fly and the drone does it by itself. But like when you're always flying like pilot mode, you get things that no one else gets because it's you that done it. I love flying a drone. I don't do it only for the footage. I like playing around with the drone and try to figure out, okay, can I go through these trees? Can I go under this bridge? What options do I have? You never have those options with the built-in features because then it will stop you, the sensors and everything. So a short little summary: have a plan, think priority, be creative, and capture the moment you want to share. Thank you for watching. Smash the like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Let me know if you want more tutorials, what do you want to see. I don't feel like a tutorial guy, but I'm starting after many years of making edits. I do have some opinions on some things, and since you're watching it, probably at least I'm doing something right. So thank you so much for all the love, all the sharing, and all the commenting and liking, and all the views. See you on the next one.